Whoever the first person is in here, thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I seen one person enter and one thumbs up. They came right in and hit the thumb. I put new line on this pole today, and I'm just, see how you let it go and it twists around. Like, I keep buying different lines, different fluoro, different copolymers. I'm just not gonna be happy until I put some braid back on here. The braid was wearing my guides bad, so this is a different rod, so I've never wanted to run braid on it yet, so don't tear the guides up. But uh, lost my thought. I seen my jig messed up and forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm gonna run braid on it as soon as I put some this SIC or SIC guides on it. But I just kept buying different and different line, trying to find line I was happy with, and what I'm trying to do basically is compare it to I was happy with the braid, and I'm not gonna be happy with any other line until I get the braid back on. I cast it right over that log. At least it's a little log, little stick. I gotta button my face back up. It's a little too cold. If I got a pick over my face being buttoned up, or y'all can't hear me too great, with 20-degree temps, I'm gonna have to go with having my face buttoned up. For some reason I can't get this button. There we go. There we go. We're buttoned up now. Now let's just see if we can get some fish to button up. We got 31 people in here. Double tap that screen. We look at all them birds out there. It's a bunch of them. What's everybody's favorite fish to fish for? 31 people in chat. Let's see what the most popular fish is. Catfish, bass. I think bass. I think most if people participate and put in chat their favorite fish to fish for, I think bass would win just because it's such a popular fish. But I don't know. It could be catfish. I primarily fish for catfish, and a lot of the people that watch catfish. But bass is a popular thing to beat. Popular fish to beat. Matthias, why? This is the Ohio River. Way up north, like almost at the beginning of the Ohio River. Well, if you're comparing, you're comparing to the rest of the 981 miles, we're at the beginning, basically. I usually fish out here on my jet ski in the summer. I started doing that. Well, I mean, I've always fished off my jet ski for like a decade, but I recently started live streaming fishing off my jet ski all through here. We're rocking the Pulsar with the orange core. Same thing I had on last night. And they did not like it. I've been here for like an hour. Well, probably about 40 minutes. And I just went live 6 minutes ago. I got a second rod out right here. We got a gulp minnow and a half of a gulp earthworm on a floating jig head out there on a Carolina rig. Trying to pop a walleye with it, but it usually ends up getting a catfish. Usually ends up getting a catfish. Dan-O. We got Dean in here. We got Italian Bushcraft. We got Dan-O. Dan Curtis. Wilson. Yeah, the current's already changed from last night. They still looks like they still got all the gates open, but there's definitely less current. There's definitely people here today though. Last night there was no one. Look, it's a full house. Last night there wasn't a soul. I was the only one last night. It was kind of boring not having any real life people to talk to, you know. Honey Lane. I don't know what them emojis mean. They look angry. A red face usually means you're angry. And then it even looks like the cat got a sad face. Monongahela River's real low. Yep. Well, Monongahela is about, as the crow flies, probably like 60 miles upriver. Flows into here. The Allegheny and the Monongahela. It's cool looking at the Allegheny and the Mong when, like, from aerial view or from a drone or Google Earth, because the two rivers are two different colors, and when they flow into each other and merge, it almost looks like artwork. Some of them photographs. There's more wind today because my fingers are already cold. I've never fished that spot. You know, the where they flow into the Ohio, the point. Do they let you fish from the point in Pittsburgh, like downtown Pittsburgh, or is it? Do they say like no fishing because it's like a park? I didn't know what kind of park. I wish I brought my blade baits. I feel like right now you need something loud, something that vibrates. It's gonna get their attention, you know. So you can just like walk up downtown, across the concrete to like the very point. I think there's like a water fountain in the background. I'm gonna switch my mic to the other side of my hat. If there's any wind noise, it may be better. There we go. That might be a little better. We got 7 people and 8 thumbs up. Good job, y'all. Whew, my finger. This one finger's cold. That's it. I shouldn't have bent it like that. That hurt. It's like hurting cold, like numb, numb, numb. The bad thing is I have a heated jacket. I just don't. I don't use it. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but it just complicates things. Like you gotta make sure the batteries are charged. Make sure you don't forget the batteries. The coat's too heavy to just wear as a coat. Like it's too bulky. You can't just put it on and go get in the car because you got DeWalt batteries in your pockets. So like, sometimes when I go fishing, I just want to grab my pole, grab my vest, and roll out. And with that heated coat, it's a process. Now, if the batteries weren't DeWalt batteries, and it was like a lithium polymer, like a flat, like the battery was built into the jacket, then it wouldn't be bad. You could just wear it as your main coat. The good thing about the DeWalt battery coat is it never dies because you always have extra DeWalt batteries, but the batteries are so bulky and heavy. Thank you, nobody, for dropping that. Well, not the link, but the announcement. What is it? Public service announcement? Is that what you say? Something like that to hit the like. I appreciate that. Whew, that wind. It said I don't know about the gust said 27-mile-an-hour gust. The wind was like half that. But the thing is the gusts are so strong it doesn't even, like, when the gusts quit blowing, it doesn't even feel like there's any wind at all. Even though there is. But when it's gusting, it's so torturous. When it stops, it's like you're relieved. And I've had a headache, like a partial headache, going on like 3 days now. I woke up with a sore throat like 3 or 4 days ago. Well, not even a full sore throat, like 50%, like half a sore throat, like the starter one, where your throat's like just dry and kind of like scratchy or itchy feeling. And then the next day I was congested, partially, but the whole time all that's going on, I've had a constant headache. Not 100 full on headache, but it enough to where it's there. Hey Kevin, what's up? What's going on? See, I like fishing for walleye when it's like prime time right now, golden hour when the sun's going down. But when it's gray skies and there's no sun to go down, it's not as effective. When it's like a bright sunny day, I feel like them fish, the sauger and walleye, they hold out to go hunting for food. Like they wait for that sun to set. And then as soon as it starts going down, bam, they're out in force. Look, I caught a dinner bell. Ding, 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 ding. Come on, fish, it's dinner time. It's dinner time. Look how green. We still got green forage. That's crazy. That is 100% alive in January. It's nuts. We'd never even had an actual. I mean, the leaves are going off the trees, but we never had an actual fall. Like 100%. Like the leaves changed, the leaves fell, but that's it. Everything else, the gnats, mosquitoes are still out. The grass and hydrilla and stuff in the river still green and lush. It never died off. I hope it does, because if not, this coming summer, all the weeds are going to be horrible if they don't have to fully restart. I think it will, though, because, like, it's 20 degrees out right now. We have a week of weather like this, then everything will be gone. The mosquitoes, the gnats, the grass and hydrilla. Alan says, sounds like COVID. Nah, I ain't never had no COVID. Unless there's a new strain to where you don't even know you have it. But, like, I ain't coughing. I didn't do any coughs. That's a big old pack of geese, flock of geese. Yeah, I didn't cough at all. I mean, I know I think there is some COVID strains where you don't cough. But, nah, this is normal. Every year, my kid, the same way. Yeah, when COVID came around, it was so irritating because, like, every year, like clockwork, my kid gets, congested, sinus. Sometimes it turns into like an upper respiratory infection, and he's got to get antibiotics. Sometimes it goes away on its own, but basically every year it happens. But when COVID was around, they were trying to say he couldn't go to school and stuff. And I'm like, look, this been, 10 years, clockwork. Like, it was like an alarm was set for it. Like, it's inevitable. It happens every winter. And people hear that cough and they're like running for the hills. But me, I don't get it every year. When I was a kid, I did. But now I'm an adult, you know, it's like maybe 2 to 3 times every 5 years. And it ain't even sick. It's just like a partial cold. Well, I guess you'd call it a cold, basically, yeah. But partially sick, basically cold. Like I can feel my body fighting off whatever's trying to invade it. Like my ears, behind my ears, will get like kind of like tingly, like a itchy feeling, and you get that tickly feeling in the back of your throat. Ears feel a little hot, hotter than usual, and I can actually feel my body fighting whatever's trying to make me sick. I'm surprised how many people's here, because everyone said they ain't really catching much of anything. I seen all them birds out there. I thought, for sure that the birds are out, the bait's out, and the walleye are going to be out. I'm going to let it sit for a minute out there. Well, not a minute, but like 30 seconds. Sometimes they'll follow that bait and follow it and follow it and won't do nothing. Then you stop it and they stop. And then as soon as it moves, bam. Gotta keep trying different things until you get something that works. Barge is going through the walk over there. Well, I was trying to zoom my phone, but trying to zoom. Yeah, I don't know how late I'm gonna be out late tonight because unless this bite turns on fire, maybe like an hour past dark. Before I left the house, I was like ready to go. You know what I mean? But then I got in the car and got driving, and my motivation started to dwindle. Not only my motivation, my energy. It's been a rough week, really. It's kind of like having a brand newborn baby. I got my kid a new dog, a puppy. The people are going to get rid of it. We got it when it was 7 weeks old. So I've been taking care of that thing for like the past week. And yeah, it's like raising a baby. Just like raising a baby. Got to wake up throughout the night. Actually, worse. You don't have to take a newborn baby outside when it's 10 degrees and stand there and wait for it to go to the bathroom. But yeah, my sleep's been very diminished or hampered, whatever you want to call it. I'm glad I got out here with a couple hours daylight though. Well, more like an hour, but because that's always my goal to get out here and do some daytime fishing. And I'm just always lagging behind, you know, kind of like chat. Now, if this is COVID I got, then I've been getting COVID my whole life for the past 30 years, 40 years. Because this is identical to what I've been experiencing my whole life. Once in a while, it'll defeat me and I'll actually get sick, you know, and have full on headache and stomach ache and thrown up. But that's a rare bird. It happens though. I ain't above it. Hey, Pierre. Thanks for stopping back in. I see you was in here last night for a little bit. Anyone who was watching last night, I kind of feel bad because it was so dark and like I don't know, just poor quality video. Daylight, at least you could see some stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna give a few more casts with this, and then we're gonna throw a flicker shot on. The old flicker. And when I say a few more casts, more like probably about 10. Probably about 10. 10. I should be trying to cast far as I can. That's where the big boys are out in that current scene, but I don't have my 9 foot rod and I don't want to kill my arm trying to throw it out there, you know. Imagine all that water out there, way out there. It's never ever been fished. Never been fished water, you know? Like, oh man, that's like when people go west out to California, you know, in search of gold. Like out there, that's like, you know, the gold mine. We're snagged up. Oh, we got it free. We got it free, baby. We got it free, baby. John Joe's in the house. What's going on, John Joe? I'll still never forget, John Joe, when I thought your icon was like a lizard or a toad sticking its tongue out, and you said it's you putting your thumb in a bass's mouth. But when you look at the little tiny icon on the phone, it looks like a lizard, like one of them Nile monitors or monitor lizards with its tongue sticking out. It just looks like reptilian, you know. I just about hit that guy with my lure. Sometimes I like to cast along the pier this way or that way, and I just about cast it up on him. My lure come back and almost hit the railing right where he was standing. Oh, and we're snagged. Oh, we're free. We're free. Hey, howdy, howdy. How you doing? That's a nice drop net there. You make that with them colors? 35 bucks on Amazon. Oh wow! I thought it was custom with them, like all the different color stuff. 35 on Amazon. See, I got one, but it don't have the metal ring. It's like a wire basket. In other words, it sucks. Jose says hi. Oh, I thought I had one. It was a snag. Trying to see if anything was at my feet. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, we're switching baits. Gonna give me a swaller, and then we're switching baits. I gotta go to the bathroom again. We just went before before class started. Bam, bam, fill up your shad. I put them in this baggie so they don't poke through this and stab me. I mean, they'll still poke through the bag, just not as easy. I should have brought some tissues. About that time to get a headlamp on. Good time to get the ice cube off your line when you're changing your bait. Having some trouble with these gloves. There. Did I get it? Nope, sure didn't. Come on. There we go. We got it. I think. Did we get it? Yep, we got it. Somebody's yelling. Somebody got something. Them guys got a fire going, but that wind, it's kicking so good, it burns that wood up quicker than they can collect it. Alright, there we go. I tied the leader line around them trebles so they wouldn't, stab anything, but I couldn't get it off. Okay, let's give this one a few throws. See what happens, y'all. See what happens. Oh, that wind is vicious. This one ain't casting as good as the last night. I wonder if it's a different size. 6M. Huh. Other one says 7. I don't even know where that thing went. I couldn't even see it. Now my right hand is cold. Whew. I don't know how much longer we'll handle this. Whew, my forehead's got the brain freeze going on. Oh, I got a hood on. What is wrong with me? I got a hood on and I didn't have it up. Whew, that's a little better. But I'm already cold now. Now I think about it, I don't know if I had my hood up last night. I mean, I got like a trapper hat on. It folds down over your ears. Wind still blows up, down your shirt and up your back without your hood up. We're icing up. She's a creaking. Oh, we're iced up good. No wonder it ain't casting. We got a second pull out with some gulp minnow and a half a gulp earthworm on a floating jig head. Oh, speaking of floating, my lure is floating across the surface. We're a little tangled. Alright, there we go. Got the fire tiger flicker shad. I don't know if they call it fire tiger, but that's the pattern. I don't know who owns the copyright or whatever to fire tiger. I think it's a Rapala uh, color. Oh, I got my line or somebody else's. Oh, that's my line. That's mine. That's mine. I don't even know how I did that. I know it's not coming undone until I get a headlamp on my dome. Yeah, tonight's stream isn't gonna be too great because couple reasons. One, I'm not feeling it. This wind's just the weather said 27-mile-an-hour gust, and let me tell you, it's gusty. It's just blowing right through me. Like I got a face mask on, and it just feels like my skin's just exposed bare, blown right through it. And we got some confined quarters, so I can't really talk a bunch like I normally do. That one guy was thinking I kept talking to him when I was talking to y'all. He kept replying, and I felt bad for making him. He didn't want to ignore me. I should have just told him I was live, but now it turned awkward. I got this one out. That one's out with a gulp minnow and a gulp, half of a gulp worm, but nothing's touched it. Nothing's touched her. Yeah, yeah. I'm not fin. I would just. I'd rather just be home on the couch. One problem is I don't have my insulated coveralls. I couldn't find them last night. I tore the house apart looking for them. I got so mad. I was yelling words that didn't even make sense. Like, what did I say? Oh, if I don't find them in 60 seconds, I'm gonna snap a gasket. But I didn't even look for them today because I would have been mad again all over. So one, I don't have my proper fishing. My insulated bibs, them keep me pretty warm, like toasty. I couldn't find my insulated gloves either. I got these insulated gloves that they're insulated but they're thin. You can still fish with them and stuff. Hey Heather, Wicker Weasel, Dylan says HJD. I'm not sure what that means, but hello, 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 hello. Scooby, Scooby Doo, where are you? Scooby, Scooby Doo, where are you? Did we just have a bite? I haven't had a bite in for so long. I can't. I forget what it feels like. I think it was. I think it was. I think it was. I think it was. Well, that cast was more like a punt. It went straight up in the air. I lost a flicker shot here last night. Kind of bummed. Oh, don't tell me I just got snagged again. I think I did. Nope. All right, we're good. I was. I snagged on something, but it rised back up when I let slack. We got one, y'all. Is it gonna stay buttoned up? Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one, y'all. Check it. Maybe if it was stopped. Oh, will you quit it? Trying to get my gloves off. Say, dude. There we go. He looks mad, don't he? I'd be mad if I had a whatchamacallit in my face too. A hook. Yeah, I got that one right at my feet, under me, literally underneath me. But it's hard to get that thing casted. When it gets near you, it starts coming up. That was really a small one, but when you ain't caught one all the evening, that's a good one. I can't believe that this pole hasn't caught anything because it's casted right down there, right at my feet, right where I just caught that fish. So if it's down there, why is it not eating my gulp? Is that a fish? Yeah, we got another. Heck yeah. I figured it out, y'all. I think I figured it out. Chill, 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 chill. Chill, dude. Them spikes are too spiky to be getting spiked. I bet you that's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. Them spikes are too spiky to be getting spiked. Them spikes are too spiky to be getting spiked. Them spikes are too spiky to be getting spiked. I guess it wasn't a tongue twister. You never know until you give that tongue twister a try. If we keep catching them, I might have to get my little fish grips out because I'm not trying to have wet hands. Not trying to have wet hands because they're already partially wet. Get wet hands out here, you lose a finger. No joke. Now that the sun went down, I know we're in the teen temperatures. It was 23 on the way here when it was daylight, so we're icing up. I feel it. Can you feel it? Stuff didn't want to come out of the dang bottle. It's like the tip was froze or something. Oh yeah, nice and buttery. Nice and buttery. Too bad we had to go almost an hour before any fish were caught. I want me some walleye. Them two are Sauger. Walleye's little brother. We had one that come out of the water, but it come off. As soon as its mouth come out of the water, it come unhooked. Man, it's so windy. There's no sense in even trying to cast far. That wind, let me tell you, boy, it's no joke. heard something blow over behind me, but nothing's there. Nothing's there. What's up, Glacier Shark? Now we want one 10 times that size. No joke. No joke. Ice, ice, baby. I want me one walleye, man. One walleye, and I can go home a happy camper. Now we're gonna go home happy camper regardless, but we'd be a real happy camper if we got to get one good walleye. Since that's what we're fishing for, it's always nice to get the target species, you know. Starting to snow again. Maybe the wind will slow down with the change in the weather. It's starting to snow pretty good, actually. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Snow's about a day late and $1 short. Where was this snow on Christmas, you know? I know y'all can't see nothing. Usually I try to hold the rod up here, but with this basically crank style bait, I gotta hold the rod straight down so the lure will dive down bottom. But if I catch a fish, I'll show it to y'all. I wish I had one tiny split shot to put on here so it would sink just a smidge. I got split shots, but they're too big. It won't let it rise back up. And if that bait won't rise when you hit a log or a rock, you'll be snagged up for sure. Oh, we got one. We got one. Is it going to stay buttoned? Is it going to stay buttoned? There's number 3. Lucky number 3, y'all. You know what? I'm tired of taking my gloves off. Get our grips. I feel them. They're in here somewhere. I don't even see how that thing stayed buttoned up. That thing come off so easy. But there we be. Sauger. Yeah, with them grips, I don't have to get my fool with taking my gloves off. And a lot of times I just grab it with my gloves on. And then after doing that a few times, your gloves are all wet. Man, I was going to do something and I totally forgot. Oh, I'm stepping on my oil. Stepping on my silicone. I think I totally smashed that thing. Alright. Oh, we're snagged, huh? Yeah, see the slack in the line? We're iced up. Somewhere we're iced up. Oh, I see. I see, said the blind man. How'd that get on there? I just took that off. I just broke that ice. Y'all remember that game? Don't break the ice. I bought that game for my kid when he probably 5 years ago. He loves it. I don't know who loves it more, me or him. I bought him. I've bought him all the old games, the good ones. Hungry Hungry Hippo, Trouble, Monopoly, uh, Crossfire, Rebound. I was about to leave because I gotta go back. Well, just because I was gonna call it, I had to go to the bathroom. Now I'm catching fish. We got 3. Now I don't want to leave. I can't hold it though. I wouldn't even make it grabbing even if I did leave. Staying warm. Yeah, even if I grabbed all my stuff, by the time I got it up in the car, I don't think I could wait it that long. So we'll just take a bathroom break and keep fishing instead of quitting. I know I need some water too. I'm dehydrated. I can feel it. My legs are partially wanting to spasm and cramp. I forgot they killed the video feature on the YouTube. You used to be able to kill the mic and kill the video. Anyways, I'll be back in a few seconds. Hey Glenn, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I was gonna grab me another bottle of water. I just realized I forgot it. There's this shoe shelf right next to my door, and I left it sitting on the dang shoe shelf. I forgot, like, trying to leave the house earlier. I forgot like 3 things. I walked out of the house once, got to the car, had to go back in, and then I actually got in the car and started it and was about to leave. Realized I don't have my phone. It was inside. Phone was inside charging. That's never good. Go to leave to go live streaming and don't bring your phone to live stream. That's like going fishing and not bringing your fishing poles or your bait. So far we caught a few. We'll see if we can get a few more. Kinda. It's like flicker shad. Flicker shad, yeah, just a like a little 4 inch. Yep. I lost one last night out there. Maybe you'll snag it and get it. What's that? Only 3, man. And I was here last night for hours with not. I got one 6 inch, tiniest one I ever seen in my life. And I was the only one here. When I pulled in the water, I was like, "Oh, that ain't a good sign. No one's here." But I still gave it a go. Yep. Alrighty, let's try this again. What's the battery on? 53%. I think we can catch a few more with 53% battery. What y'all think? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! That's way too much. Way too much. I was adjusting that reel there. It's out on bottom, and it was the wind keep blowing the line, so I kept reeling it and tightening the slack, but I didn't realize that it was suspended up off the bottom. Wasn't even down on bottom, and it's only like 2 feet of water under my feet, so you definitely want it on bottom when you're only in like a foot of water. Heather saying hi to Glenn. Kevin saying hi to Heather. Heather saying hi to Kevin. Heather saying here, fishy kitty kitty. Yeah, I went back because I got this face mask on. I went back today and looked at the live from last night to see how it sounded, if it was muffled, and it wasn't. But I noticed it. I haven't went back and looked at any of my lives for like a couple months. It reminded me how bad I don't like these microphones because it filters out all background noise. Like you couldn't, like that water is ripping. Like you can't hear people talking really, like 10, 20 feet away because the noise and the waves crashing behind me. And these mics filter all that noise out. And like all you hear is silence and my voice. You don't hear no water. You don't hear me casting. It takes away from the experience, as far as a video standpoint. But I can't wait till I get some different microphones. I was looking at these ones. They got filters, but you can turn them on and off, and they have different filter levels. So I can set it to where y'all can hear that water and hear the birds, and it'll be a lot better. Icing up already, man. I just oiled her up. That was a big old crunchy ice cube. I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I want something good. I've been eating so horrible. I haven't had a good dinner since Christmas Eve. My boy was there, so I made us some ham with some pineapples and cherries on it, some sweet potatoes with some marshmallows, and I didn't have any crushed walnuts, but some stuffing, a couple other things I forget. Probably like some green beans and corn or something like that. Hey, John boys, thanks for stopping by. Hit that thumbs up. Oh, see, man, we already having problems. I just need to get some braid back on this line, on this reel, cause I'm not gonna be happy until I do get braid back on this for walleye. Oh man, we must be iced up, cause I can't even get me a cast. Can't even get me a cast. Yep, we're iced already. Dang it. You know, I bet you if this eye wasn't so small, it wouldn't ice up as bad, too. Because this is a tiny top eye. Come on, get out of there, man. There we go. There we go. Butter, butter, butter. Oh, man, this is all jacked. I don't even know how that happened. Come on, how's it pulling off two at a time? Oh, I know what happened. Dang it. I don't think I'm going to be able to fix this. We might just cut this. Honestly, I am. We're cutting that. I ain't dealing with it. Ain't dealing with it. We'll reel this in by hand. Take our gloves off so our gloves don't get wet. Ouch. Hooking the finger. Hooking the old finger. Alright, we got that. I just put this brand new fluoro on today, like 3 hours ago. I'm gonna keep what I'm cutting off though, because I'll use that for leader material, tying on the braid and stuff. Alright, did we fix it? Nope, sure didn't. All right. I know exactly how I did this too. I know exactly what I did. Yeah. I don't expect anybody to watch me fooling around with this line for no telling how long. But uh here we go. But if you want to tune out, I don't blame you. And I thank you for watching. We're getting it. Probably be like 3 minutes until I get it back on the line. I know my fingers are cold. That's the only thing I know for sure. It's the only absolute positive in life right now. The only thing I know for sure, my fingers are cold. Well, we might have saved as much as we can save because I don't think I can get this knot out. Yup, that's as much as we're saving. Yeah, you ever put fishing line on a pole and you know instantly before you even get the line on that you're not gonna like it? The only solace I can find is it's better than what was on there. By the time I get this line through these guides, I'm not gonna be able to feel my fingers to tie my lure back on. Alright, there we go. There we go, we got it. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'm reloaded. Okay, I'm reloaded. The guy to the left moved, which is great because the wind's blowing this way, and your lure naturally, can cast on an angle, and it's just better than trying to cast straight and fighting it. And I can stand to the left, get my back to the wind a little. Look at all them dang birds out there. How I was saying I had a headache earlier. Catching them fish kind of made it go away. Did I just go over that dude's line? I think I did. I might have went over you. I know. As soon as I cast it, it felt weird. Them hooks are danger sharp. Thanks, man. What's that? Oh yeah. Oh, it's cool. The wind caught mine and brought it your way. Yeah, wind's a kicking. Whoa. The strap on my phone, like the support that goes around your neck, the wind was fluttering it, like making it vibrate. It's never done that. I don't know, them three we got, that might be all she's gonna offer tonight. Oh, one just jumped out of the water at our lure. The wind's kicking more than ever. Yeah, my strap's never done that on my phone that holds it. It was vibrating in the wind because the wind was blowing so hard. Have a good one. Good luck. Spot opened up down there and where it's deep. That's a good spot in the winter sometimes. I'm having trouble getting my lure to hit bottom. I can't cast it far enough because the wind, so it's not having enough time to work its way down. You know. We got one, y'all. You gonna stay buttoned? Yep. Oh, it got off. It was a self. Uh, that's number 4, and let me tell you, it come hard earned. Got another one. Here's number 5. It's the best one of the night. It's pulling drag. Well, not pulling drag, but my drag was coming loose as I was unhooking it. Oh, you stop. He's gonna break my line. Oh, if I had another, I got something like a cheap imitation you could use, but I don't. This is the only flicker. I usually keep a green one, like a green one and a black. I lost my black and silver one last night. Yep, the number 7 is the one that I lost. Yeah, but I tell you too, they're right at my feet. I haven't gotten anything out there. They're like right? I mean, they're biting as my lure's coming out of the water. But I'll look. I'll see if I got one, something similar. Yep. Let's see. Well, I don't want to give him this big 11. That's like $15 lure. Well, no, 7's on sale, $7.29, and that's an X wrap. I don't want to give that one. That's an old balsa lure. I don't want to give that one. I'll throw him a rattle trap if he wants it. You want to use a rattle trap? You want to use a rattle trap? It ain't that light. It ain't that heavy though. That's the thing. And there's no front hook. There's a back one, but I keep that front hook off so it don't snag. Yeah, you won't use it. I bought like a dozen of them on eBay used. Oh yeah. So if you lose it, it's no big deal. You might have to add some weight to that though. I don't think it's, and it could even be a floating one for all I know. All right, we're getting tangled. How did that happen? Look at that. I know how it happened. The dang wind. That thing wrapped around there 50 times. There we go. If my microphone dies and we lose audio, I'm not gonna fool with getting the other one out. There, it's packed away. I'm not gonna be here much longer. So if we lose audio, my mic just died, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gonna tie some flies later tonight. I got some I gotta get done for some people, but well, actually just one person. I already tied with everything I had to tie. I just got one more person to get them for. They gave me some deer meat. I told them I'd get them some jigs. I don't think it'll die, but I was saying just in case it does. That bird went after my lure. What's up? Yeah. You're like a flicker shad. That's what it is. Like a 6 or a 7 it says on the bottom, and it's like a quarter ounce. They're like 3 or 4 inches. Yeah, I don't like using them here, man. You lose them suckers. But see, they'll rise. So if you feel it hit something and you just stop quick, it'll come back up. But if you just wrench on it, it snagged one cast, man. I don't like you losing them, but everybody's wanting to know what I'm using. I'm using a lure, and it's colored. Shoot, now that he left, I can come back down. Yo, 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 yo. Got my elbow room back, y'all. I can flex. Now I can cast on an angle like that. Have my back partially at the wind, and the farther you go down, the more shallow it gets too. So I can get my jig, or not my jig, but get my lure on bottom easier. All right, let's get another. I can't remember if that was number 4 or number 5. We got the last one. Fish on, on like Donkey Kong. I almost don't even want to use this stupid little fish gripper. It's alright. That's the tiniest one yet. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, he's hooked good. He got it. Oh, I thought he got it through the bottom and the top. I shouldn't have did that because now my hands are wet. Now my hands are wet. Hey, Solo Boy, what's up? I didn't see you come in. Tara, didn't see her either. Saying she subbed to Glenn's other channel. Glenn says he's going live with 777 Lucky Slots. That sounds like a casino. You going to the casino live? I've been meaning to do that on my other channel. Go to the slot machines and go live. I got another channel. It's just a bunch of randomness, scratching off lottery tickets and just random stuff I see outside. Going to the slot machines and playing. People love watching that stuff. Watch you spin a slot machine. Watch you gamble away your hard-earned money. People love it. But I didn't do any of this on this channel because I'm trying to keep this one like this outdoor stuff. I don't want to dilute it. Fish on. We got it figured out, y'all. Under your feet. Oh, that guy got one. Oh yeah. Look, he's barely hooked. Look at that. Got the low battery message. Yeah, he's barely hooked. That's crazy. Hasta la vista, baby. What does that even mean, hasta la vista? Like, goodbye, or I'll see you later, or I'll be back. or something. There's Hasta La Vista and Hasta La Suego, but I'm not sure which is which. Anybody in chat know? We already got a fish, I think. Do we got one? Feels like it. What is going on? You got a fish? You got a fish on? Someone did for a second. I felt. I might have. Damn it! I can't see. There you go. Yeah, somebody had one. Man, how did I get that in there? Like that. That thing was all tangled. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to cut line off this thing again. Because we're tangled again. Yeah, I just put this line on today and it's been nothing but problems. It might be worse than the line I had. Earlier I said it was better than what I had. But now I don't know. I'm starting to rethink that. Look at that. It might not have been better than what we had. Dang it, man. Guess you gotta pay to play and this is the cost. Come on. We might be able to get her undone. Ooh, I just about dropped my rod down through that crack. I'm glad I got it between my legs, or it would have been gone. I didn't even think about it. All my line I have out's probably blowing down pier all over people. Alright, last little knot. Ain't really a little knot, but it's the last knot. I gotta take these gloves off. It would help if I could feel my fingers, you know? I gotta go down there. I got a hook. I need a hook to pull them knots out. Look at this. This is my line. Look. Look. Oh my goodness. Look. I hope that's not my line tied around there like that. Yeah, this is a good way to get knots out if they're too little to get a hold of, you know. Sometimes you need two hooks so you can pull against the knots. I should have just cut as soon as I seen that, just started cutting. But I already cut line off earlier once, a bunch. I'm gonna be down to my backing. I keep cutting line. Dang it, man. Gosh darn it. I don't even see how a knot gets that tight because I didn't pull on it. That's the last thing I'd do, you know. There we go. There we go. I just hope that's not my line tied down around the banister down there and it's someone else's because if that's mine, we're screwed. We're getting there. Thank you, baby Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised if this line doesn't break in that section if we get a big one. Because that was like a knot. Okay. Let's see how bad the damage is. Low power mode, we're down to 10%. Yeah, that's not my line, I don't think. I think that's somebody else's tied like that. I hope. Yep, there's my lure. Ain't mine. Alright, let's get these gloves back on. We still ain't caught a walleye yet. Still haven't got the target species. Uh, they're in the same family, the perch family, the walleye, the sauger, saw guy, all in the perch family. But oh man, what just happened? I just about casted my lure off my line. I went to cast it super duper far, and I should have just left that loop that was in that spool. All that trouble I went through. %10 battery. Let's see if we can't get like 3 more. And hopefully one of them 3 will be a walleye. Pull that one, man. Well, I thought we had one. I got brain freeze. Man, that dude is up on my spot so much. Alright, we're gonna get one this time. Let's get it down deep. Alright, we're on bottom. I feel her. I feel it. On bottom. The problem is when we start getting near the pier, it starts pulling it up to the surface. Before I get a chance to get the fish to bite. See what percent are we on? 7%. 7%. 7%. That was a good cast. That was the first good cast in like an hour. Because the wind took a break for a second. I mean, it's still windy, but it's not ripping. I spoke too soon about the wind taking a break. And we got some big old flurries formulating. Oh, that one went in my eye. Almost need safety glasses for these snowflakes. They're so big. Small water premiere or small water charters notification just came up for Lake Okeechobee crappie 2025 video premiere. I said I was wanting to just get like 3 more, but it's getting so chilly. I think I'll be content with just one. Let that one be a walleye. For some reason today felt like Sunday. Wolves Den, what's up? What is up? Well, that ain't good. Ain't supposed to do that. I ain't supposed to do that. We got one. Oh, I yanked it out of its mouth. I still got brain freeze. You almost need a heated hat for this weather. Dude, I don't even know if they make heated hats. Probably. They make heated gloves and heated socks and heated vests and coats and heated insoles and socks. I'm sure they make a heated hat. You really do need one for this because I got like brain freeze from the wind blowing. And I got a hat covering my forehead and I still got brain freeze. Get off there. My lure was freezing to the pole when it touched it. Another loop in the spool. see if we can't cast that out over the spool. Yeah, there we go, baby. Casted it out. Oh, battery's on 2%. So if there's anyone still watching at this point, when the stream abruptly ends, my battery died. See if we can get one more fish before the 2% battery dies. I'm still on 2%. What's that? Oh, I'm surprised I haven't lost it yet. Everyone's all bundled up. Hats and face masks. It's hard to hear people, especially with all this whitewater noise. He said I got the private ticket or magic ticket. Talking about my flicker shad. Old fire tiger. Flicker shad. See, another thing I do is I give it some couple violent jerks to get it dive down quick. And then once it's on bottom, that's when then I fish it. Yeah, I just kept trying different things. It took 2 hours to find out what was working. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that second one or that next one. You know? Well, phone's still on 2%, but it'll probably just shut off before it goes down to 1%. I'm surprised my flashlight's still on. Usually the flashlight shuts off when it's down that low. I can't wait to get home and sit down, sit on that couch, watch some TV, eat some onion rings, and watch some TV. I forgot earlier I said I wanted to make something good for dinner tonight. At this point, I'm so hungry and tired. Probably end up through the drive-thru. Give me a biggie bag. I want some onion rings. I might go to Burger King so I can get some onion rings. Some onion rings. I don't even know why I'm craving onion rings now. That Sammy Kershaw song popped in my mind. The Queen of my double wide. Eating some onion rings and watching TV. And then next thing you know, I'm craving onion rings. She was the queen of my double wide. I can tell you why we quit catching them. Let's just say I was encroached upon, and then I started moving down more and more and more. Look, my reel's even freezing. That ain't good. She jammed up, boys and girls. Dang, that's about to snap. Oh, we're tangled. It ain't froze. It's tangled. Dang it. Dang it. Is it tangled? Yeah, it's under the spool. Anyway, that's a good point to end it, boys and girls. Everyone that watched, thank you. Appreciate it. I might be live later tying some jigs. I don't know. I got jigs to tie. Just ain't sure if I'm going to be live. After I eat some food uh, and chill, I might get some more energy. Might get enough motivation. But everyone that watched, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. 23 thumbs up. Good job, everybody. Heather, yep, I'm going to be warm. I'll be in a car in about 5 minutes, and I'll be home in about 10. Have a good night, everybody.